Hey, Capricorn. We're here to do your reading. I hope you've all been well. We're going to do an overall energy with this moon oracle that I can't remember the name of. And then we're going to do a Celtic cross with the essential tarot. Whew. Hope the weather is transitioning kindly wherever you are. They went everywhere. Let's see how many there are. Oh, that's too many. There's two, one on the floor, and they're all flipped over. Let's try again. And they came out again. I had a feeling that it would come out again. Waning gibbous. Count your blessings. Lilith, reclaim your power. Wow. Aquarius just had step into your power. If you're wondering, Aquarius skipped you for the third time in a row, which is just so interesting to me that that's such a thing. I have more placements in Capricorn than I do in Aquarius. So I am Aquarius in Vedic. Not that it matters, but I was trying to rationalize like why that would be coming up that way so often. It's like a regular occurrence now. Count your blessings, reclaim your power. If you remember all that you are and all that you have, therein lies your power. And even if you don't have much, like, being grateful for what you do have will bring more in. I'm not telling you to not feel your feelings if you're struggling. Like, of course. But be grateful for maybe an opportunity for that job interview. Or somebody to let you borrow some clothes for the interview. You know? All the things. Usually don't say this, but somebody mentioned it in a video I was just watching, but before I got my own apartment, and I was searching for houses, and I kept losing bids on houses I was saving. And I probably had enough, but I kept losing the bids. So I just didn't want to spend an astronomical amount on a house, right? But the person I was staying with was like didn't want me there anymore. Basically, they thought like, well, you can find a house, like you can just find an apartment. And I was like, okay. So I left that day, lived in my car for a few days until my sister let me stay with her, and so grateful. Oh, and then I found an apartment days later. I just had to wait for it to be available by the end of the month, right? Just so grateful for that push, even. So grateful for my car. So grateful that I had money to afford a sleeping bag. So I could just do what I needed to do immediately. I don't know why I told you all that. It's a bit much, but sometimes we're just pushed. Everything's for a reason. It's basically. Okay, so you, what crosses? Headspace. Remove the matter. Recent past, near future. Face yourself. How others see you. Hopes and fears. Outcome. And an overall of the King of Swords. Discerning. I'm getting a vibe that this particular king isn't as sure of himself as you would think. Just for the expression on his face. It's almost like he's hiding the sword behind his back, like, is this wisdom really wisdom? So you, the moon. The moon. Do you really know as much as you think you know? Or are things still a mystery? Clouded by the darkness. So what crosses you is Six of Pentacles, which has the Justice on there also. The Scales of Justice. Are you giving and taking in balance? That's what's crossing you. Headspace. Five of Cups. 3 spilled, so are hanging on to 2. Gingerly, that is. You're not clenching onto them, which is good. I'm losing my voice suddenly? Sorry about that. Headspace is some sort of disappointment that elicited emotions. And it's 3 down, 2 still standing. Gives me that crossing, like balance. There's more disappointment than positivity, potentially. But be grateful for those. Okay, so root of the matter. 2 of Pentacles. I'm getting almost like a juggling of 2 of where to put your energy, right? This endeavor, this or that endeavor. Recent past. 9 of Wands. Feeling up in your head. Trapped. A little burdened. It's not swords though. So wands. It's almost like, yeah, it's guarding oneself. Let's get the 8 and 9 wands mixed up, if I'm being honest with you. Because one is a defensive stance. In your future. 4 of Cups. Being grateful for the positive cup. This looks like a serious amount of gratitude for what is positive in your life, even if other things are dumping out. So that is good, even if it's less cups than you had previously. How you see yourself. 2 cups. Oh. If you appreciate that 1 cup, then the universe will bring you another cup. I mean, obviously could be romantic, because 2 cups, suggests, but it could just be growth and being grateful for such things. It has a little bit of a temperance energy, because the 2 cups go back and forth, temperate. Now, how other people see you. The Devil. Isn't that cute? Now, Lilith, reclaim your power. There could be perceived as momentarily selfish for addressing your own needs, which is wrong. And certainly ways to be more or less considerate of those around you while you shift your focus. But focusing on you first is not selfish. It's not. It's putting your mask on first. It's deciding that, like, I don't know why all these examples. Like, let's just say if you're in your house and you're living under construction still, you're working towards some big goals. And even if you're kind of stubborn and don't really ask for a lot of help because you don't want to burden other people, you just take it slow and steady. It's your project, you only have so much money, you're doing your thing. But other people want you to come over and organize things. That's great. And you should help from time to time, certainly. But that's not what you spent all your time doing. You have to spend a lot of your time getting your house dust free, right? Before you can help people organize their items. It's not a criticism of those people. It's it just, if that's not logical, please point it out to me. Certain things are just tough. Anyways, just do what you need to do. And also care about people. Hopes and fears. Knight of Swords. To take action on your discernment. Now, the overall was the Knight of the King of Swords. Sorry. But this would be to take action on some of your wisdom. The why this would be a hope and fear is that potentially there is the potential to not be so tactful about it. So be aware of that heading into it, about potential problem areas in those dynamics. Outcome is the King of Pentacles. Ooh. Yeah. Building on what you're grateful for. You'll get there. You count your blessings, and every day you'll feel rich. I am getting that this is a moment to, like, to really focus on your own stuff. It's not saying it explicitly, but the fact that other people would see you as the devil is giving me just even more of a why would people see you that way, and what only thing I can think of is that your focus is on you. I'm not seeing a love dynamic. I'm not seeing people. There's no like the ten of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups both have, in many decks, have like a group of people all doing something, or like even the 3 of Pentacles has several characters. None of these have several characters. In fact, the only one that has multiple characters is the Devil card. That is others' perceptions of you. This is a very self-focused reading. Counting your blessings and reclaiming your power doesn't really involve other people. It's an internal mindset shift that might take you some time on your own to evolve through a series, like time and events and circumstances to get yourself to this King of Pentacles. And it's not even like you're trying to go for an Emperor status. You're just trying to go for somebody that go for a state of being where you are a stable individual, capable of taking care of yourself. And if anybody makes you feel selfish for doing that, evaluate that relationship. Because they're not rooting for your highest good. You focusing on yourself is not taking away from other people. Oh, that's one of those things. If somebody needs you, of course, help them. Help them. My only suggestion is to not pull time away from your building to contribute to someone else's thriving. You know, birthdays, celebrations, like, still do the things, still do the beautiful things that are part of existing. I'm hoping you understand where I'm coming from with this, but I love you. I hope this helped, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.